Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG Build Guide Edition. Today I am ready to unveil my new summoner for Wolcen Arise. Now I got lots of feedback on my last build that it wasn't a true summoning build. It had summons in it, but it was mainly an annihilation build. So I said, no problem, I will make a 100% summons build, and that is what I'm going to show you today. Now, if you didn't see my video from yesterday, I will link it in the description below, and it shows this build playing a maxed hunt. I'm talking Expedition Floor 3 on a 219 with every modifier being maxed. Still couldn't handle it. This build can do anything in the game. It literally feels unfair. Now, what we're going to do, we'll check out gameplay. I'll break down skills, passives, attributes, gates of fate, literally everything so that it's very easy for you to recreate, and everything is timestamped in the description below if you need to bounce around and watch it again. All right, let's jump right into this. Let's start off with some gameplay, and again, I'm going to run the hardest run that Wolcen Lords of Mayhem has to offer, 217. And let's throw some modifiers on. Enemies have 25%, more health. Boom. Let's do it. Now, there's two ways to run this, and I will show you just the nice, slow progression model. And that's just you move forward, keep your summons in a nice tight pack, and they will just destroy. I mean, it's a build technically you can use with one hand if you really wanted to. If you're playing these max levels, I don't recommend it though, because you will be controlling your summons where they're shooting. Yeah, they're jumping. I'm telling them where to go. Okay. Cruising. Part, this is what the game has to offer right now. Now, I will say that this isn't a build that's like, you're unkillable. You will die, and once in a while your summons will go down and you'll get one-shotted, but they auto pop back up, so you are fine. Okay. So this is kind of the nice and slow way to run it. Let me show you the way that I play it. And I'm not speeding up the video. This is how fast I run. You can literally speed run through Wolcen. Go this way. Oh, what do we got?
The stench of your spirit is in your heart, darkness.
And I just modified my gear from my other character, so I don't even have really good gear, to be quite honest. It's even the crazier part. Untainted 217 is going down. No! That was cheap. I had to avoid that. Ooh, a lot of Untainted. 2 Untainted. That's okay. I've got my wall of summons. 2 Untainted went down. See, I died. It's okay. It's not okay. Forget I said that. Just destroying. We're already on Challenge the Boss. All right. Time to run to challenge the boss. This character is very fast. Shoot the boss. Untainted run 217. Life is going down pretty quick. Good night. And granted, that was a long run. Took 3 minutes and 38 seconds. You can literally cut that in half if you are just speeding through this, okay? Now again, link in the description below will show a level 3 or a expedition floor 3 219 max hunt if you want to see more gameplay from this build. Let me show you how to recreate it. Let's start off with looking at skills, and I have to say this is going to be one of the easiest build guides there is to recreate because it is very basic, all right? So with skills, you want 3 hunting swarms and 3 liver mortises, okay? And all of them are exactly the same. So really screenshot this. Here's your hunting swarm. This build is focused around material damage. So down here, you want to take the toxic version, poison. Your 10 modifiers, increased damage, projectile pierce, maximum summons, increased damage, increased damage, increased damage, and increase attack speed, okay? And again, just to show you, all 3 are the same. And these skills aren't even max. They're 86, 87. They can go as high as 90. Okay. For Liver Mortis, again, all 3 are the same. Just like Hunting Swarm. Go ahead and screenshot it now. And on here, you want to take the Rend version, because Rend is material damage. Okay. As far as the skill modifiers, increase damage, increase attack speed, increase damage, and increase attack speed. Now this one right here is what will lead you to potentially getting one-shotted in endgame. Your golems are going to absorb 45% of the damage that you take. So if they are ever dead and you're waiting for them to auto resummon, you will get one-shotted every once in a while if you get hit with the right thing. But then they'll pop back up and then you will be fine. So if you find yourself dying, it's because your liver mortises are dying. All right? Those are the skills. Like I said, literally couldn't be more simple. And look at the average damage here. 128,000. Wowzers. All right? Clicking off that. Attributes, again, couldn't be more simple. You don't need ferocity, you don't need agility, you don't need wisdom. Toughness, 100%. Put all of your points into toughness. It will be the main stat because it's going to give you some force shield and it's going to give you a ton of health. Now let's check out the Gates of Fate. And I will give you a second to screenshot it so it's easy for you to follow while you are leveling. Now, while you're screenshotting it, I just want to say again, it's probably the 3rd time I've said it, this build will clear anything in the game. Anything. The toughest challenge it will beat. And right now I just hit level 80. So it's not like my character's level 99 and I've grinded the best gear. No. It's level 80. Okay, so first thing you want to do is obviously align your 3 rings. Sentinel, Warlock, Plaguebringer. Okay? So get them aligned first. Once you have it aligned, you want to go right and then up first. So you want to go through Sentinel. Okay. Up. Through Ranger. And then you keep going up until you get to Plaguebringer. And obviously these are all the nodes that boost your toxic damage, material damage, summons speed, summons damage, and keeps them alive. Okay? Take all those first. Then once you're done there, you work your way down and go into Eos and grab these. Okay? So now you've got all that. Then you come down this way. So you go through Sentinel into Soldier, go into Warmonger. Okay? Go that direction. And then over into White Arrow and up. Acute tracking. Unbelievably good. Okay? And now you've got the right side. Then you are going to start over back at the center and go left through Scholar. Into Assassin. Up through Assassin. And into Exorcist. Okay? Then you are going to grab all of these, which is going to give you a huge boost to your projectile and material damage. Again, level 80 will clear this. You're probably wondering, where am I going now? I'm going up this direction to get spell damage. And then I'm not too sure. Level 80. The rest you can play with yourself. That is the Gates of Fate. Now let's check out the gear I'm using. And I will say that this is probably the first build in Wolcen where I'm actually using uniques. The two uniques that I am using is James Talltale and March, okay? For the helmet, James's Talltale, it gives you a projectile damage multiplier and attacks benefit from plus 30% projectile damage. So just really good for your summons, adds a ton of damage, okay? And then for the boots, it's going to give you a 5% material damage multiplier, and it'll allow you to run 34% faster and give you tons of health and resistances, okay? Really good boots, really good helmet. Now, and this is just me being honest, I haven't found a great rare amulet that I can craft on. So I have been also using unique amulets. Not that they are recommended. I mean, you can use them. Again, I use them right now and it's fine. So what I'm using is 3 crowns, okay? Because it gives me the 43% stamina regen rate, and it gives me the dodge chance and the movement. That's why when you were watching the gameplay earlier, I was so fast on the map, okay? But without wearing an amulet right now, you will see that my Livor Mortis do 126,000 damage. And when I put on 3 crowns, it bumps it to 128. So only 2,000 extra damage. But if you pull off 3 crowns, and you take Thirst, which gives you 15% spell skill damage multiplier, that 126 now jumps to 147. So if you are just looking for a quick, I want an additional 20,000 damage to my summons, literally just throw on Thirst, and it will give you that, okay? And I'm not saying that I recommend either of those. You can probably find a rare, a legendary amulet that does even more than that. But if you're just looking for the quick way, I would use a unique, because that's what I did, and damage is fine. I don't even use the extra damage because I don't need it, but I like being able to move quick around the map. Now I will quickly highlight the gear that I'm using that is legendary so you can see where I am at. Left shoulder, right shoulder, chest, left gauntlet, right gauntlet, pants, weapon. It's an amazing weapon, by the way. Belt, ring, catalyst. That is the gear I'm currently using, and it can be so much better. Last but not least, I want to show you my character breakdown sheet, just in case you're having any problems, you can compare it to yours. So details, starting at the top, and I'm going to slowly scroll down. Let's grab that. Survivability. Resistances are garbage. Resources. Utility. Ailments. All right, everyone, that's the build guide. You asked for a full summons build, and I hope you're impressed with what I was able to put together. Again, I am streaming 3 times a week on Twitch, having so much fun with the community. First link in the description below if you want to go there and follow or subscribe. It really helps support me and the channel moving forward. I've been playing The Ascent, I've been playing Wolcen, I've been playing Last Epoch. Lots of fun in the chat. Please check it out. If you haven't joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're now over 1,000 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this build guide. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.